right, I'll tell you what, we need something because we got a lot of milky gray out there. Let me show you what it looked like a little earlier. Of course, again, we had this hazy conditions that were all out there across the valley. Now, in some parts you looked at it, it wasn't too bad. And then other parts you had that very thick, widespread haze. Now, keep in mind the inversion level is about 5,500 feet. So if you're above that, it's not too bad. But if you're below that, yeah, that's a problem. Let me show you the view from Ensign Peak. This is a time lapse here for you from the Ensign Peak camera. And you can see the Salt Lake Valley is down there, but it's hard to see because, again, you've got this just milky gray. All of that stuff you're breathing in throughout the day. The blue sky is just above it. So once you punch through the inversion layer, things get better. But the problem is most of us are sitting close to the valley floors, and that means the air quality is pretty poor. Moderate conditions right now, so I guess that's something because tomorrow, going through Wednesday and Thursday, it's likely to get into that code orange range, which is the unhealthy for sensitive group range. So if you suffer from respiratory illnesses, whether it be asthma, COPD, or any other issues, even if you don't suffer from it, try to limit your time outside because all it takes is more than 30 minutes and you start to get that itchy throat, watery eyes. You don't want to have to deal with that, right? Also, look at these temperatures. At least right now, they're cold. So you don't want to be outside. That's one thing that's kind of saving us from having to deal with too much. 20s and 30s out there for most of the area. Still 46 degrees currently in St. George, but you too will drop. Heading down to about 38 in St. George tonight. We'll go with about 27 in Escalante, 21 in Hanksville, 27 in Price and Salt Lake City, and about 25 degrees expected for Logan. Now, here's the good news. As we go throughout your Tuesday, despite having that thick layer of haze, that inversion layer, we're still going to bust those temperatures back up to normal levels, if not a degree or two above normal, with highs back into the mid to upper 40s, low 50s across central and southern sections of the state. Look at that. Lower Washington County, how about 61 degrees? Yeah, that'll be nice. All right, so here's the big weather picture. We've got the physics, right? The law of physics showing up here. What goes up, which is happening in the west, the jet stream, must come down. And that's over the eastern half of the country. So this area of low pressure, spinning the frigid air, causing all that major lake effect snow, all of the stormy weather off to our east in that trough. But we're at this high pressure ridge and we're going to stay there. And that means the inversion is going to be kind of that lid over the atmosphere that keeps all that pollutants and haze all kind of situated close to the surface there. It's going to take until about Friday. Friday, we've got a weak system that's going to move by to the north of us. It's not going to produce any precipitation, but it may be just enough to clear out some of that haze. Not all of it, but some of it maybe. Then if that doesn't do it, we're going to watch a stronger storm system that comes in as we get towards Sunday into Monday. That may have a better chance of clearing out the haze with some colder air and maybe some precipitation chances. Now, I wouldn't get too excited or beg the whole farm on this just yet, but high pressure will keep us dry and hazy through Thursday. But again, as I mentioned, Friday we get that weak disturbance. That switches our winds out of the north. That pushes that haze out of here. And then as we get towards the weekend into next week, we may have a system drop through that could bring us some scattered snow showers Sunday into Monday. We'll see how that plays out. Right now, forecasts for now until Sunday, pretty quiet. But notice Sunday night into Monday, that's when we could start to see some precipitation. So we'll keep a close eye on that. St. George, we're looking at 60s the next few days with that sunshine. So, hey, not too bad. You can't really complain about that down towards the south. Now to the north, yeah, we got to deal with the murkiness, the yuckiness, the haziness. Yeah, that's what we got to deal with. And it's pretty rinse and repeat there, 40s and 20s until maybe Sunday into Monday.
Yeah, Cannon was talking about those frigid 52s.
Yeah, you heard that earlier. Yes, I was like, I started to say it was 60 earlier in the afternoon. So I hope he survived. Yeah.
Bundle up.
Yeah.
No, he gets to. After the summers he has done there, he gets to say whatever he wants to. We let him.
Good
yes.
point.
All right, Wes, what do you got for us? Okay.
BYU Cougars thinking about what could have been, even as they celebrate a really good season.